Overseas now to panic and chaos after a mass stabbing on a London-bound train near Cambridge in eastern England. At least 11 people were injured and some remain hospitalized tonight. Let's get right to ABC's Marcus Moore. And Marcus, authorities do have a suspect in custody.
That's right, and police now say the 32-year-old man they arrested in connection with Saturday night stabbing attack is now the sole suspect. Authorities say that man injured 11 people as that train went down the tracks. The train's operator making an emergency stop 2 hours north of London, and tonight 6 people remain in the hospital and one of them is in critical condition. He's been identified as a worker on that train who tried to stop the alleged attacker. Authorities said the employee's actions, quote, were nothing short of heroic and that he undoubtedly saved lives. Police have not released a possible motive for the attack, but said they do not believe that this was terror related. And after first saying there were 2 suspects, police later announced a 35-year-old man who was also arrested has since been released without charges, and with the sole suspect is being held on suspicion of attempted murder.
Absolutely crazy. What can drive somebody to stab 11 people on a train? People are going to say mental health. I just say that, hey, some people crazy. Some people crazy. I mean, I guess that you can count that as mental health, but you can't let the mental health factor take away from the punishment that needs to happen. But let's get over into this next video. Let's get over into it.
Welcome back. A 32-year-old man is charged with attempted murder after a mass stabbing on a train in London. British police say Anthony Williams stabbed and wounded 11 people traveling on a train from northern England to London Saturday evening. Now, police arrested Williams just minutes after passengers called 911. Witnesses say the British national screamed at police as he was arrested.
He was asking to be killed. When he was surrounded by the police, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me.
The other conductor got stabbed because he was trying to prevent more people getting stabbed.
Police say from the train security video, it is clear that the actions of a staff member were, quote, nothing short of heroic and undoubtedly saved many people's lives. He is the only victim who remains in critical condition.
Terrifying newly released surveillance footage.
That is crazy, y'all. Think about it. He gets caught by the police and he's immediately saying, kill me, kill me. What's going through his mind? But let's get over into this next video. It looks like that before the train stabbing, he ended up going to a barbershop and pulling out a knife. A lot of things going on. Let's get into it.
Shows the moment the UK mass train stabbing suspect stormed into a barbershop armed with a huge knife, just one day before he allegedly carried out his bloody rampage on a London-bound train. The maniac, identified as 32-year-old Anthony Williams, can be seen whipping out the huge blade and barging into the shop as employees and customers scrambled out of the way just before 7:30 p.m. on Friday. According to The Sun, Williams' erratic behavior in the barbershop occurred only minutes after he allegedly knifed a 14-year-old boy in a separate attack, which marked the first of 3 knifings allegedly tied to the suspect.
Oh, they said a 14-year-old? So he was just going on a stabbing spree for a couple days. I hate this. America has so many guns that as soon as he would have walked into the barbershop, somebody would shot him. But people, the UK is very strict on guns. Most of these countries are very strict on guns. Civilians can't get guns that easily, as in America. I don't know if they can get them at all, but so that they go to knives, which in turn does lower the death toll. We got to admit that. But then civilians won't be able to protect themselves as easily. But criminals won't be able to go on mass killings as easily. It's a push and take. But let's keep going.
Next, police believe the 32-year-old attacked a person with a knife at Pontoon Dock Light Rail Station in London around 1 a.m. that night. The victim reportedly sustained facial injuries from the assault. Those 2 knife assaults unfolded less than 24 hours before Williams then allegedly stormed a London-bound train at around 7:30 p.m. on Saturday, wounding 11 people. Passengers described the Saturday night minutes-long stabbing spree on the train as pandemonium, as bloodied travelers raced down the train car to warn other passengers of the attack.
I was in Coach H. I was literally just listening to Audible on my phone. And then I had guys suddenly run past going, run, run. There's a guy stabbing literally everyone, everything. At first, there was a few of us kind of looking at each other like thinking, was it a joke, like it's Halloween, might be pranking. But then you could kind of see in their faces they were being serious.
And it was clear that something was going on. We didn't quite know what. And then a minute or so later, a man comes running down with a very clear wound, bleeding quite badly on his arm.
So
I'm not, I don't like to stop it too much, but it might just be me. But if I see somebody running, I don't really choose to ask questions. I move my feet first and to get away from the situation. But it seems like they was looking around. But as soon as they realized it was real, they got up and started to move. But let's keep going.
I kind of got my stuff and I was running, and everyone was really pushing behind us, really panicking. And then I put my hand on this chair, like just trying to push myself forward. And then I look at my hand and it's covered in blood. And then I look at the chair and there's blood all over the chair. And then I look ahead and there's blood all on the chairs. And I'm thinking, okay, this is pretty serious.
After the train made an emergency stop in the town of Huntington, police say they were able to detain Williams, a British citizen, within 8 minutes of receiving the first emergency call. Dramatic video captured the moment Williams, dressed in all black, was tasered and tackled to the ground by 5 officers. More shocking video from the scene appears to show passengers on the platform just minutes after the attack. At least one man can be seen holding.
Back that up a bit.
More shocking video from the scene appears to show passengers on the platform just minutes after the attack. At least one man can be seen holding a blood-soaked bandage to his head. 10 people were rushed to the hospital because of the attack, while an 11th person self-presented to the emergency room. One victim, described as a member of train staff who tried to heroically stop the attacker, remains in critical but stable condition. Williams is charged with 10 counts of attempted murder, 1 of actual bodily harm, and 1 of possession of a bladed article. Recently, the UK has experienced a dangerous spate of knife attacks, which has caused a stir on the island nation and on social media. On October 27th, an Afghan national was arrested after allegedly stabbing 3 people in Midhurst Gardens in Uxbridge in West London. One victim, identified by locals as 49-year-old Wayne Broadhurst.
So it's just, in general, they have been experiencing a wave of stabbings from different people. It's crazy times we live in, y'all. It's a crazy time we live in. Let's back it up a tad bit.
Identified by locals as 49-year-old Wayne Broadhurst, who was walking his dog down the street, was fatally stabbed after trying to stop an attack on the other 2 victims, a 45-year-old man and a 14-year-old boy, according to the Telegraph. The 22-year-old suspect, identified by police as Safi Dawood, illegally entered the UK in the back of a truck in November 2020 and was granted asylum in 2022, according.
So okay, we're not the only ones dealing with illegal immigrants. But I am happy to hear there are some people out there who will risk their lives to protect people. Those are heroes. Those are heroes in the truest sense of the word. Would I be the one to step up and try to protect some people? In the moment, I don't know. I don't think I would try to protect people. I don't know. My main goal would be trying to protect myself and get back to my family, get to the people I need to take care of. But some people are built different. Some people, we got to be honest, some people built different. Absolutely crazy, y'all. Absolutely crazy. Let me know your thoughts on that situation. Let me know your thoughts on that situation. It's a crazy world we live in, but we got to keep reviewing the world together. Wow. Yeah. So knife attacks are coming on the rise in UK. I mean, you don't like to say it, but I guess that's better than mass shootings. I guess it's better than mass shootings, but hey, everywhere around the world has to deal with something. It's a crazy times we live in, y'all. Crazy time. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you disagree with anything I said. Now we're gonna. All right, everybody. Remember, this is AC Reviews the Word. Remember to like and subscribe.